Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Roush. I'm the teacher for the Media Communications and Television Production program here at the Harry S. Truman High School. I am so sorry that I couldn't be here with you today to give you the tour, but I have a very exciting reason why. And that's because 8 of my students right now, while you're standing here, are at CBS News Network with me, finishing up their 6th day of a 6-week program with CBS News called Eye on the Future. So they're actually sitting on the desk of CBS this morning, learning how to be a news anchor right now, and I'm in Manhattan with them, so I couldn't be here today, so I do apologize for that. This program is all about teaching your student how human beings communicate in a digital world, and we do that through the lens of a television camera. Why do we care so much about video? Let me show you why. Because video is everywhere. Video is not only on your computer, video is in your pocket. Video is in your car, on the car screen. Video is on the billboards on I-95. Video is even at the gas pump now. You pump gas and there's a TV screen waiting for you. So I'm trying to teach my students how to produce meaningful and effective content for all variety of different platforms, both on the internet and in the real world. We do that here inside our production studio facility, and I'm going to give you a quick tour. You'll get to see it for yourself in a few minutes. My assistants who are here on their Saturday volunteering their time are going to show you around. But in this room right here, we have 15 iMac editors running Adobe software. We have 8 high-definition field cameras in that room back there that we call the Armory. And then we have an additional 15 editors spread throughout the rest of the lab that I'll show you in a minute when we do the walkthrough. This program is one of the best in New York City. We've got the Platinum to prove it. We compete over here in the Student Television Network various contests they run throughout the year. We've received honorable mentions in 2nd place. I've taken the students on trips and tours to Orlando, Florida, and even Los Angeles, California. And right now we're even actually working to raise money to go to Washington, D.C. So we do a lot of trips and tours, hands-on experiences. If you take a walk with me here, my students have had their photography published in local newspapers. We've won a total of $66,000 from the Walt Disney Company as part of their Get Real with Your Dreams program. It's a 30-second public service announcement program. We've even participated in this SNY Network Future Filmmakers Festival. In our first year, my students won 1st and 2nd place. So the work we're doing really is high caliber, high quality work. We've got the facilities to do it. We've got bright kids. We've got motivated kids. And we're always excited to see what the next year is going to bring. We have internship opportunities available for the kids starting freshman year. We have a partnership with BronxNet Television over on the campus of Lehman College. They can sign up and do an internship there. And we now have partnered with CBS News Network for their fall program called Eye on the Future. It's a 6-week Saturday program where students are working with producers from 60 Minutes, from 48 Hours, from CBS This Morning, CBS Sunday Morning. Incredible experience, and that's available to your students as part of this program. I'm going to swing past my camera operator here, Adrian, and just come around this way. If you'll follow me, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the room and explain what you're looking at, and then you'll actually get to see it for yourself with my student guides. So the first room we're going to walk into is our overflow editing space. We have 6 additional editors. Off to my left and to your right, I'll flip a light on here. You'll see this in person, but we call this the Bat Cave. This is where students can come in and record voice tracks and produce audio and music for their projects. If you'll follow me this way, back here on my left and your right, we have the Media Wall of Fame. These are images from my graduating classes from 2019 all the way back to my first group of graduates in 2011. The computers off to your left and my right is our Master Control Center. And back here in the back, this is where we control all of the forms and functions that go on inside our main studio, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Feel free to look around when you take the tour with my students. I just ask that you don't touch any buttons or push any buttons. We're going to make our way into the main studio now. And this will look a little bit different when you're here because I'm going to have the students light it up with our studio lights. But essentially, when you come in here, please watch your step because there are lots and lots of cords and cables around on the floor. It can be a little bit of a trip and fall hazard. So it's a working television studio, so we need you to be very careful. The desk and back wall you see were donated to us by News 12 The Bronx. The New York City skyline, if that looks familiar to you, that comes to us directly from ABC 7 Eyewitness News. That was part of their old set before they built their new studio at 66th Street and Columbus Avenue. We're running 3 studio cameras, high definition with teleprompters. The students, over the course of their 4 years, will learn to use all of this equipment for various projects. Inside the studio, we've got basically 2 sets at the desk. We've got a 55-inch monitor that you'll see. We've got an interview set back in the corner that I'll make sure my students have set up when you're here on Saturday. We've also got a green screen chroma key that students can use to put other images or video behind them during the course of a video project. That's a basic overview of what we have here. I'm going to let you ask as many questions you like of my students. It's open forum, so please ask anything you want to know about Truman, about student life here, about safety, whatever you want to ask, please ask. These guys are not paid to be here, and they will give you a very straightforward and honest answer. In the meantime, if you have any questions for me, I encourage you to please, please, please write me an email. My email address is bxtrumanmedia@gmail.com. I'll give that to you one more time. We'll put it up on the screen. bxtrumanmedia@gmail.com. Anything you want to know about the program that the kids are not able to answer themselves, please shoot me a message. Thanks so much for coming to Truman on a Saturday. I know it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to travel to the school. We're not exactly centrally located unless you're a Co-op City resident. But we do appreciate you taking the time to come out. Picking a high school is not easy. We know that. But hopefully by the time you're finished here at Truman High School today, your decision will be pretty solid, and we'll see you guys here next year. So thanks so much for coming.